Something absolutely insane just happened in South African politics. And I need you to see this with your own eyes before I tell you what I think. This is a Facebook post from nhlanhlamkhwanazi, posted just 23 hours ago. Let me read you exactly what it says. The way this Cape Flats MP behaves is embarrassing. Zero professionalism, zero composure, pure emotion, disrespect, and uncontrolled anger. And this is who sits on an ad hoc committee? South Africans deserve better. Now, who is this Cape Flats MP they're talking about? Here are Darylene James, ActionSA Member of Parliament. Look at what she posted just one day ago. Me right now. Google, how to remain calm when questioning a high-profile criminal mastermind. Hashtag ad hoc committee. Hashtag IAMActionSA. 902 comments. 518 retweets. 3,500 likes, 458,000 views in one day. So she's questioning a criminal mastermind in Parliament. And she's the one being attacked? Let me show you how deep this goes. This user, Gulam, went full investigative journalist on Darylene James. Listen to this breakdown, and I'm reading every word. The ActionSA MP Darylene Ilana James, who made a video complaining about Parliament not paying for ticket, earns 106,000 rands per month. That equates to about 1.27 million rands a year. She gets 96 free tickets to use domestically. She is also a board member of South African Institute for Drug-Free Sport. She gets paid thousands for each meeting. She is also a board member of the Central Drug Authority, earning thousands for attending each meeting. She is a member of SAP's National Anti-Drug and Gangsterism Priority Forum. Just from these boards, she earns a further about 780,000 rands. She sits on various portfolio committees, earning another about 400,000 rands, earning nearly 2.3 million rands a year, getting 96 free tickets, yet complaining about one ticket. These people don't care for the poor. They lie to you. They just want to shine in front of the TV and become social media stars with this ad hoc committee. Absolutely shameless. Did you catch that? They're attacking her salary, her perks, her everything, except what she actually did in that hearing. But then there's this perspective. User Slaughter posted, South Africans are out gun-blazing defending Cat Matlala, while insulting members of parliament like Darylene James for not showing respect and honor to a criminal. ANC and EFF minions are the biggest setback in South Africa. They do everything in their power to coddle criminality. Cat Matlala is a criminal, so now we have two completely opposite narratives forming. One side says she was disrespectful and arrogant. The other side says she's doing her job, exposing a criminal. Look at what Bongi Ndlovu said in response to Darylene's tweet. It's not about remaining calm only, but being able to use your EQ in the best way. Your emotions were all over the place, and you looked like you had a personal agenda with the said mastermind. Be a mastermind of your own right now. Then there's Cicero, who said, I don't know, but the person who remains calm in a tempest has the upper hand, always. That's just me, and this user didn't hold back. There's a lot you still need to learn, honorable member, and this arrogancy you are displaying is not going to assist you. But here's where it gets really interesting. Look at this Facebook comment. For once, I actually agree with you. Laughing emojis. Her behavior ended up convincing many South Africans that Matlala was the real victim in all of this. And look at this post from nhlanhlamkhwanazi Updates. ActionSA MP Darylene James asked Kat Matlala if he ever paid for a BBL procedure for senior SAPS officials, a question that raised eyebrows in Parliament today. Matlala denied the allegation, and look at this passionate defense of Darylene James from Gavi Titus. Straight talk, no bull. This is the kind of interrogation this needed to unsettle this criminals running this country. She can be rude and disrespectful, as you say, as long as she shows we're not all cowards or get intimidated by criminals. I salute you for Cape Flats or somewhere in SA. We need more people like you to stand up for our country. Don't mind a fellow criminals commenting negative about you. Just remember, majority of SA citizens are behind you, supporting all day way, speak for day voiceless. But then there's this perspective from Zanele Z. She was stating facts, and I liked the fact that she did her own investigation. Let's applaud her for that. So, what's the truth here? Is Darylene James a hero doing her job and exposing corruption? Or is she an arrogant young MP who let her emotions cloud her professionalism? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you the actual video of what happened in that parliamentary hearing, and I'm going to break it down piece by piece, line by line. I'll analyze the actual words they said, the tone they used, and whether this outrage is real or whether something else is going on here. Okay, so this is the ad hoc committee hearing where Kat Matlala was being questioned about his alleged involvement in organized crime, corruption, and the mysterious disappearance of a man named Jerry. Let me set the scene for you first. Kat Matlala is a businessman who's been accused of running drug operations, bribing police officers and government officials, being involved in the kidnapping and possible murder of Jerry, and corrupting senior SAPS officials. And Darylene James is the ActionSA MP who decided to do her own investigation before questioning him. Now watch this.
Mr. Matlala, I listened to your testimony yesterday in which you claimed that firearms, cell phones, gadgets and similar items were taken from your property during the raid on the 6th of September and again in a subsequent raid, right? I would like to clarify the following. When you received your items back from SAPS, how exactly did you collect them and what did you collect?
I went to the police station and I went there with my protectors, and then they said I must go to the at the back there's an SAP 13, and I found a gentleman there at SAP 13, and then who said I must produce my ID document to confirm that it's me. And then I showed him, and then he took out the register book and then he booked them out.
Okay, you are saying he booked them out. That means you took many things. I put it to you, I visited Brooklyn SAPS. I went to verify and I tested what you told us yesterday. I'm just back from there. I went yesterday and I went again today. You only took one item out of that SAP 13.
One item?
One item.
What is one item?
You took. I put it to you that you on that day, you only took one firearm is what you signed. That is in the SAP 13 book.
I'm saying that's a total lie. It's impossible. I had got all my firearms.
I personally checked the records this afternoon and they indicate that you only collected a single Beretta pistol. Is that correct?
It's not correct. It's a total
Okay.
lie. And I'm starting to have worries now.
Stop right there. Let's analyze what just happened in that exchange, because this is crucial. First, notice how Darylene James opens her questioning. She doesn't come in hot. She doesn't start with accusations. She starts with a simple, factual, almost boring administrative question. When you received your items back from SAPS, how exactly did you collect them, and what did you collect? This is textbook interrogation technique. You start with something the witness thinks is safe, something they'll answer confidently. And Matlala does answer confidently. Listen to his response again. He says he went to the police station with his protectors. He went to SAP 13 at the back. A gentleman asked for his ID. He produced it. The gentleman took out the register book and then he booked them out. Notice that phrase, he booked them out. Plural, them, not it. He's clearly indicating he collected multiple items. Now watch what Darylene does. She doesn't let that slide. She clarifies, okay, you're saying he booked them out. That means you took many things. She's confirming his statement, getting it on the record. He said many things, multiple items. And then she drops the first bomb. And guys, this is where you need to pay very close attention, because this is where she reveals she didn't just come to Parliament to ask questions. She came with evidence. She says, and I want you to hear this again. I put it to you, I visited Brooklyn SAPS. I went to verify and I tested what you told us yesterday. I'm just back from there. I went yesterday and I went again today. Let's break down what she just said. I visited Brooklyn SAPS. She personally went to the police station. I went to verify and I tested what you told us yesterday. She didn't take his word for it. She verified it. Again, I personally checked. She's staking her credibility on this. She's saying, I saw it with my own eyes, and his response? It's not correct. It's a total lie, and I'm starting to have worries. Now he's calling her a liar, and he's starting to have worries. Who's being emotional now? Who's being aggressive now? She came with documents. He came with denials. She came with evidence she personally verified twice. He came with, it's impossible. So let me ask you, in that exchange, who was professional? Who was prepared? Who did their homework? And who was caught in a lie? The answer is obvious, but it gets even better because she's not done. She has more evidence, more contradictions. Watch this next section. Dlamini, roll the clip.
You claimed that your watches were missing. You claimed that your laptop was missing. You claimed that SAPS has stolen from you. Yet you did not open up a case for your watches, your Rolex, your laptop, and everything else. You didn't open up no case for that because that wasn't recorded in the SAP 30.
Raising your voice because of this. Because I'm not fighting with you.
Because you are worth me raising my voice to.
No, you are also lying because what you're saying is not true.
I saw. So you are saying that I'm blind.
I'm saying that you are not telling the truth. That is a lie. Yes, 100%.
I'm saying so.
I have
I'm
proof.
saying to you that the records reflect that you did not fetch your own firearms.
No. Then how did my firearm go to my office?
So this is why this committee needs a forensic investigator so that we don't have to do our own investigations. But I did it anyway today.
It's impossible.
I put it to you. When I ask questions, it's not because I don't know the answers. You collect.
I remember very well. It was on New Year's Eve. The guy told me that
yes, it was on New Year's Eve. I'm telling you, it was on New Year's Eve.
This is the section everyone is talking about. This is where people say she lost her composure and became too emotional. So let's analyze it forensically. Darylene points out another major inconsistency. Matlala claimed in previous testimony that his Rolex watch, his laptop, and other valuables were stolen by SAPs during the raid. If that's true, if police officers stole your property, what would any normal person do? You'd open a case against them. You'd report it. You'd demand an investigation. But Matlala did no such thing. Why? Darylene suggests the answer. Because that wasn't recorded in the SAP 30. Those items were never seized in the first place. They don't exist in the official records. So he can't claim they were stolen because there's no paper trail showing they were ever taken. This is brilliant detective work. And how does Matlala respond? Raising your voice because of this, because I'm not fighting with you, because you are worth me raising my voice too. Wait, let's stop right there. He says she is raising her voice. But listen to what he actually says. You are worth me raising my voice too. That's him saying he is raising his voice at her. And then he says, no, you are also lying because what you're saying is not true. He calls her a liar after she went to Brooklyn Saps, after she checked the records, after she verified the signatures and dates. He, sitting there with no evidence, calls her a liar. Her response? I saw, so you're saying that I'm blind. This is not emotional. This is logical. She's saying, I saw the records with my own eyes. Are you telling me I'm blind? Are you telling me I can't read? It's a rhetorical question designed to highlight the absurdity of his denial. She then clarifies, I'm saying that you are not telling the truth. That is a lie. Yes, 100% I can't. I'm saying so I have proof. I have proof. Those three words are key. This is not an emotional outburst. This is someone with evidence confronting someone with lies. And then she makes this incredibly important statement. I put it to you, when I ask questions, it's not because I don't know the answers. Let that sink in. When I ask questions, it's not because I don't know the answers. This is what a prepared prosecutor sounds like. This is what real parliamentary oversight looks like. She's not fishing. She's not guessing. She knows the answers because she did the work. She went to the police station. She examined the records. She has the proof. And now she's giving him the opportunity to tell the truth or dig himself deeper into lies. And he's choosing lies. So where's the emotion? Where's the lack of composure? Where's the unprofessionalism? I don't see it. What I see is a member of parliament who did exhaustive preparation, who gathered first-hand evidence, who asked pointed questions based on that evidence, and who didn't back down when the witness tried to lie his way out. That's not emotion. That's competence. But the story gets even more interesting because there's a moment in this hearing that went absolutely viral. The moment that everyone is talking about. The moment that has divided Mzansi. Watch what happens when Matlala tries to play the victim. Dlamini, roll the clip.
The black BMW.
Matlala
Yes.
and Honorable James.
Or James Wayaka.
No, wait, Matlala, you. May you, with due respect, honorable members, may you, with due respect, withdraw that statement.
Yes.
I request you to withdraw the statement.
I withdraw the statement.
Yeah, I want to make this request to you. I want you to have a conversation. Don't breathe on each other's neck.
Yes.
Because you are going to make each other uncomfortable. Just relax, take your breath, ask your questions.
I've been relaxed all along, but you can see where this comes from.
I'm talking to the two of you. I have made an observation. That's why I talk to the two of you. And I want to make this request to you that please have a conversation. You can proceed, Honorable
Chair,
James.
I came here because I was invited and I've honored the invite. So I don't appreciate when someone is raising a voice at me. Whether she takes my testimony or not, it's okay. I understand that. But there is no need for her to raise my voice. I'm not a child. I don't even think she's older than me. But even if she is, still here we treat each other as equals. So no, I don't think she's at the right to raise a voice on me. That I'm not comfortable with.
Mokodi, kgoši le ge e ka ba e nyane go wena ke
You are
kgoši.
not my equal. You are definitely
So-
not my equal.
Say that.
Can't say
no,
we
no.
treat each other as equals. We are sitting on two different sides of the
Honorable
fence.
James.
Boom! You are not my equal. Those 5 words exploded across social media. That's the line everyone is calling arrogant. That's the line people say proves she's disrespectful. But let's analyze what actually happened here to understand the full context. Matlala calls her James Wayaka. We don't know exactly what that means, but the chairperson immediately intervenes and says, "May you, with due respect, withdraw that statement." Matlala is forced to withdraw it. So whatever he said, it was inappropriate enough that the chairperson shut it down immediately. That's strike 1 against Matlala. Then the chairperson tries to calm things down. He says, don't breathe on each other's neck and just relax, take your breath. So he admitted to raising his voice at her. Then he says, I'm not a child. Nobody called him a child. Then he says, I don't even think she's older than me, but even if she is still here, we treat each other as equals. This is interesting. He's bringing age into it. He's bringing equality into it. And then comes his key phrase, we treat each other as equals. And that's when Darylene responds, you are not my equal. Now, on its face, that sounds arrogant. It sounds like she's saying she's better than him as a person. But is that what she meant? Now we have the full context.
You know, let's tell the South African public that when we are here, we are the supreme leadership of this country. There is no institution in the Republic of South Africa bigger than Parliament. Parliament is the highest locus of power in this country. And it will become a very sad day if a member of Parliament will appear on television or on any media platform toe-to-toe with an ordinary citizen. That's why, without passing any judgment on either of you, I request you to have a conversation. And it's unfortunate, Mr. Matlala, for the statement that you made, and I'm once again going to request you to withdraw it. This part that says she may even be younger than you, it's unfortunate, and I humbly request you to withdraw it.
No, I'm sorry, and I withdraw it, Chair.
Yes. Listen.
And this changes everything. Listen to what the chairperson says. He gives us a civics lesson right there in Parliament. He says, let's tell the South African public that when we are here, we are the supreme leadership of this country. There is no institution in the Republic of South Africa bigger than Parliament. Parliament is the highest locus of power in this country. Let me repeat that. Parliament is the highest locus of power in this country. This is not Darylene James speaking. This is the chairperson of the committee. He's explaining the constitutional reality. He continues, and it will become a very sad day if a member of parliament will appear on television or on any media platform toe to toe with an ordinary citizen. Toe to toe. As equals. He's saying that would be a sad day. Why? Because Parliament is not equal to ordinary citizens. Parliament is the supreme authority. Members of Parliament are elected representatives exercising constitutional oversight over all citizens, including businessmen, including alleged criminals, including everyone. So when Darylene said, "You are not my equal," she wasn't making a personal statement about her value as a human being versus his value as a human being. She was making a constitutional statement about the power dynamic in that room. In that committee room at that moment, exercising her constitutional duty as a member of Parliament, she
you could not collect all your
outranks
firearms
him.
from Brooklyn
Period.
because you were not the owner.
He is there
because that's
as a
what you were told,
witness.
right?
She
Why
is
did you
there
proceed
as
to
an
launch a high court
elected
application
representative
regarding the firearms?
of the
I was
people
not the
conducting
owner.
oversight.
Of what?
They
Of
are
the
not
firearms, of all the
equals in that
firearms. Over
context.
25
And the
firearms.
chairperson confirms
Even
this.
now, I still have
But notice what else
licensed
the
firearms with
chairperson
my firearms.
does.
And I even have the copies
He
of the
asks
licensed firearms. They are
Matlala
just
to withdraw
undermining
another
my
statement,
So
the
when we
part
say that they're
about
undermining,
she
but
may
not
even be
understanding.
younger than you.
All
This
we
is
can
the
do this
second
if it's
time in
possible,
this
I don't
hearing
know.
that
But I can
Matlala
arrange that
has been
tomorrow.
forced
I don't know
to
where, then
withdraw
they can
a
bring the license
statement.
to check when were they
The
issued,
second time
and who
he's
did they
been
belong to. They are
reprimanded
mine.
by the
There's
chairperson
something I
for
think
That is exactly what we should
inappropriate
have had at
comments.
this, committee.
And people
We
are
should have had the
saying
evidence of
she
the
was
SAP 13 book to
disrespectful.
verify your
Let's take
statement.
Yes, I
score
think there's
here.
something that is missing there, but
Matlala
I'm
has been
telling you
caught
honestly,
lying
those
about
firearms
collecting his
belong to me.
firearms.
Then I have even the
He's been
license on
caught
those firearms.
lying about who
The
signed
crux of your
for
evidence
them.
to the committee is that
He's been
you are
caught
just
lying
a
about
legitimate
opening
businessman who is
cases
being
for
deliberately
stolen
targeted
property.
by police through
He's been
falsified or manipulated
forced
evidence.
to withdraw
correct?
2 inappropriate statements
That you are just a
directed
businessman
at the
and SAPS
MP
is targeting
questioning
you.
him.
SAPS
He's
is going to
admitted
what?
to
SAPS
raising
is
his voice
targeting
at
you.
her. And yet
Not the
somehow
entire SAPS, yes,
she's the
But
villain.
there's a portion of SAPS targeting
How does
you,
that make
You said
any
earlier on that
sense?
you are not and have never been
Unless something
associated
else is
with
going on
any
here.
drug trafficking network
Unless
or
the
organized crime
outrage
syndicates.
isn't really about
So,
her tone
to be clear,
or her
your evidence is that
professionalism.
you want us to
Unless
believe
it's
that
about
you are
something
not a
deeper.
gangster.